What if we told you that just 5 simple things, not complicated, not expensive, not extreme, could make the difference between staying strong and independent in your 70s or slowly slipping into dependence? And here's the surprising part. Only 5% of seniors can still do all 5. That's just 5 out of every 100 people over the age of 70. Not because they were unlucky, but because no one ever told them how powerful the small things really are. Simple movements, gentle breathing, quiet balance, daily purpose. These aren't just habits, they're lifelines. They help you stay standing, keep walking, and live each day with more energy, confidence, and freedom. And the best part? It's not too late. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start, right here, right now. In this video, we at Timeless Wisdom Channel want to walk with you through 5 simple but powerful things you can begin reclaiming today, step by step, breath by breath. So stay with us, because the next 25 minutes could quietly change the way you move, rest, and live. Have you ever wondered why some people, after 70, still walk strong, stand tall, while others slowly begin to fade? It's not just about luck, and it's not just about age. It's about something quieter, something that slips away little by little when we stop paying attention. You see, aging doesn't take everything from us all at once. It's much more subtle than that. It starts with small choices, like not getting up from the floor because it's too hard now, skipping that daily walk because it's cold outside, letting someone else carry the heavy bag, even though you used to lift it without thinking, and slowly, without meaning to, we begin to give things up: strength, balance, confidence, and sometimes our sense of purpose. Now here's something you might not have heard before. A recent study showed that only 5% of seniors over 70 can still do 5 basic things. Stand up from the floor without using their hands, walk briskly for 30 minutes, lift 20 pounds safely, balance on one foot for 10 seconds, and wake up each morning with a strong sense of purpose. Just 5 things. Not extreme, not athletic, just fundamental signs of health and independence. That means 95 out of every 100 people slowly lose these abilities, not because they have to, but because they stop practicing them. The body listens to what the mind believes. And if we start to believe we're too old, too fragile, too late, the body follows that story. That weakness we feel, it's not permanent. That stiffness in our joints, it can improve. That slow feeling in the morning, it's not the end. It's a signal that says you still have a choice to move, a choice to rebuild, a choice to take back what time hasn't truly stolen, just paused. Because the truth is, our bodies may age, but our spirit doesn't have to. You are not done. You are not broken. You are not beyond change. And in just a moment, we'll walk through 5 powerful things that only 5% of seniors can still do. But the best part? You can train them. You can reclaim them. And by doing so, you're not just adding years to your life. You're adding life to your years. Let's begin. So now, you might be wondering, if I've already slowed down, if I can't do all those 5 things right now, is it too late? The answer is simple. No, it's not too late. It's never too late. You see, your body still listens, your brain still learns, and even now, your muscles are still willing to grow if you give them the signal. The 5 things we're about to share. They're not reserved for the lucky few. They're not signs of perfection. They're signs of persistence, of practice, of not giving up. Some of them may seem small, like standing up without your hands or balancing for just 10 seconds. But don't let that fool you. Each one of these habits carries the power to restore strength, protect your independence, and bring back a sense of quiet confidence that many people think they've lost forever. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about reclaiming your foundation. And here's the best part. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't need a gym. You don't even need perfect health. What you need is a decision to try, to train, to believe that change is still within reach. Because when your knee aches, or your back feels tight, or your legs feel unsteady, that's not weakness. That's your body speaking. It's sending you a message, a signal that says, this place needs care. Please don't ignore me. The most important thing you can do is pause and listen. Listen to your body. Give it attention. Give it care. And you might be surprised at how much it's still willing to give back. So in the next few minutes, we'll walk through these 5 powerful benchmarks, each one simple, practical, and proven. Not to impress others, but to serve you, your future, your freedom. Let's take that first step together. 1. Standing up from the floor without using your hands. Let's begin with something simple, but deeply revealing. Can you stand up from the floor without using your hands? At first glance, it might sound silly, maybe even unnecessary. But this one movement tells us more about your health than almost any other. You see, standing from the ground requires strength in your legs, control in your core, flexibility in your hips, and balance throughout your body. It calls on your entire system to work together, smoothly, efficiently, safely. Now, if you try it and feel wobbly, or if your knee complains, or your hand instinctively reaches for support, that's okay. That's your body sending a signal. It's not failure, it's feedback. Your body is gently saying this area needs your attention. This ability needs some care. And that's a beautiful thing, because anything you notice, you can start to improve. Start simple. Lay a yoga mat or a soft rug on the floor. Lower yourself down slowly. Pause. Breathe. Then try to rise using only your legs and balance. Use a chair for support if needed. Over time, remove that support. The goal isn't speed, it's smoothness, control, confidence. Practice this once a day. It might feel hard at first, even frustrating, but every time you try, you're reminding your body, I still trust you, I still believe in your strength. And that belief, paired with gentle repetition, can restore more than muscle. It can restore independence. Because the moment we lose the ability to rise from the ground is often the moment we start depending on others for things we once did with ease. So practice this, patiently, kindly, with no shame and no rush. It's not just exercise, it's a message to yourself. I'm still here and I'm still capable. And if you've already tried this and succeeded, even once, we want to say, well done. Truly, that is no small thing. Drop a comment below with the number 1 to celebrate your effort and to help motivate someone else who's just starting. Your small win could be someone else's big inspiration. 2. Walking briskly for 30 minutes without stopping. Let's move on to one of the simplest yet most powerful things you can do for your health. Walking. Not just around the house, not just to the kitchen, but a brisk walk, 30 minutes, without stopping. It doesn't sound impressive. It doesn't make headlines, but what it does is nothing short of remarkable. When you walk with purpose, your heart beats stronger, your lungs expand, your joints stay mobile, and your mind, your beautiful busy mind, begins to clear. But before you take that first step, let's do something gentle to help your body get ready. Stand still, relax your shoulders. Now take a deep breath in, not just into your chest, but all the way down into your lower belly. Imagine your breath sinking 3 levels down, 3 soft steps beneath the navel. Then hold that breath, calmly, silently, for 5 or maybe 10 slow counts. Now place your awareness gently into your legs. Feel your feet on the ground. Imagine your breath bringing warmth and strength to both legs. And when you're ready, release the breath, softly, by blowing out gently through your teeth. A soft sound, like air escaping from a balloon. Not forced, not rushed, just a smooth, quiet release. Do this 14 times. No rush, just presence. This simple breathing helps clear your inner pressure, like deflating a balloon just right, so that your breath flows freely. Your joints feel lighter, and your movement becomes easier. After that, begin your walk. Even a short walk after this breathing will feel steadier, more connected, more peaceful. Each step sends oxygen to your brain, calms your nervous system, and reminds every cell in your body that you are still in motion, still alive, still here. If today you finish your first full 30-minute walk, that is something worth celebrating. Drop a 2 in the comments if you've walked today, even part of the way. You never know, your step might help someone else take theirs. So keep walking, not just to get somewhere, but to stay with yourself. 1 breath, 1 step, every day, a little more life. 3. Lifting 20 pounds, reclaiming everyday strength. Let's talk about strength. Not gym strength, not show-off strength, but the kind of strength that lets you carry a bag of groceries, lift a small suitcase, pick up your grandchild, or simply push yourself up off the floor. That kind of strength is often measured by one quiet milestone. Can you lift 20 pounds, safely, steadily, and with control? For many people, 20 pounds used to feel like nothing. But one day, without noticing, it starts to feel like a little too much. And then bit by bit, we stop trying. We ask others to lift things, we avoid stairs, we sit more and carry less. And here's what happens next. Our muscles forget, our bones weaken, and slowly we start to feel fragile. But listen closely. Strength is not gone. It's just sleeping, and it's waiting for you to wake it up again. Even at 70, even at 80, your muscles can still grow, your body can still respond. It just needs the invitation. Start with light things around the house, a water bottle, a bag of rice, a book. Lift slowly, with your legs steady, your back tall. Breathe in as you lift, breathe out as you lower. Focus not on how heavy something is, but on how stable you feel. Try to train your grip, your arms, your hips. Because strength isn't just about arms, it's your whole system working together. And over time, you'll feel the shift. Carrying laundry feels easier. Opening jars is smoother. You'll move through your day with more confidence and less hesitation. Because muscle doesn't just move you, it protects you, it supports your balance, it gives you choices. So if today you lifted something that used to feel hard, or you simply began again, drop a 3 in the comments and tell us what you lifted. Big or small, it all counts. Your courage might remind someone else that they're stronger than they think. Strength is not about looking tough. It's about staying useful and reclaiming the right to move through life on your own terms. 4. Balancing on one foot for 10 seconds, the silent skill that protects you. Now let's talk about something quiet, small, almost invisible. Balance, not the kind that wins medals, but the kind that keeps you safe every single day. Here's a question. Can you stand on one foot for 10 seconds? It sounds simple, child's play, but go ahead, try it now. Lift one foot, hold still, and just feel. Maybe you're steady, maybe you wobble a little, maybe your other foot taps the floor. That's okay, because what you're doing isn't just a trick. You're checking in with your entire body. Balance doesn't live in your legs alone. It lives in your eyes, your ears, your brain, your spine, and all the quiet muscles that hold you upright. When you lose balance, even slightly, your body has to catch you. And if it can't, that's when small missteps turn into dangerous falls. But here's the good news. Balance is trainable. Yes, even now, even if you've been unsteady for years. Try this. Stand near a wall or chair. Lift one foot. Look at a fixed point ahead of you. Breathe slowly. Count to 10 in your mind. Wobble? That's okay. Support yourself gently. Try again tomorrow and the next day. Each time you practice, your nervous system learns. Your muscles wake up. Your body remembers. And in just a few weeks, you may feel steadier, not just in this pose, but on stairs, in the shower, walking across uneven ground. Because balance isn't just a physical skill. It's a sense of inner control. Even when life feels shaky, you can stay centered. So if you stood on one foot today, even just for a few seconds, drop a 4 in the comments. Tell us which side was stronger or what surprised you, because the more we share, the more steady we all become. 5. Waking up with purpose, the fire that keeps you alive. Let's take a moment, not to move your body, but to move your heart. Because there's one thing more powerful than muscle, more important than balance, more lasting than breath. Purpose. You see, you can have strong legs, steady steps, clear lungs, but if you wake up without a reason to rise, the day feels heavy. Purpose doesn't have to be grand. You don't need a big mission. You don't need a title. You just need a reason. Your reason. Maybe it's the smile of your granddaughter. Maybe it's a neighbor who waits for your hello, a garden that needs your hands, a dog who waits for your morning voice. Or maybe it's the quiet knowing that you are still here, still growing, and still able to give something only you can. Studies show that older adults with a sense of purpose sleep better, heal faster, and live longer. Why? Because purpose gives rhythm to our breath. It gives meaning to our meals. It gives shape to our days. And when we lose it, we lose momentum. The days blur and we begin to drift. But you still get to choose. Ask yourself gently, what do I want to be present for today? It could be as simple as writing a note, sharing a story, listening to a song that stirs your soul. Whatever it is, let it pull you out of bed. And if today you woke up with even a small spark of purpose, drop a 1 in the comments. Share your why. You never know who else might need to hear it. Because sometimes your quiet purpose can reignite someone else's. And above all, love your breath. As long as you are breathing, there is hope. Breathe in and be grateful. Breathe out and be present. This moment is a gift. Don't miss it. Now take a breath with us. Not rushed, not shallow, but slow all the way down. Because if you've made it to this point, you didn't just watch a video. You chose to show up. You chose to care for yourself. And you chose to believe that change is still possible. That matters. It matters more than you know. The truth is, most people never take that first step. They believe decline is just part of the deal. They shrink their days, they surrender their strength, they stop listening to their bodies, and eventually to their hearts. But you didn't. You said yes to movement, yes to breath, yes to the quiet kind of strength that grows over time, with patience and care and courage. So wherever you are right now, whether you stood up without your hands, walked a little farther than yesterday, or simply chose to listen and reflect, we want to hear from you. Drop a 5Fs in the comments if you've taken any step today, big or small. And if you feel ready, tell us, what's one thing you're choosing to care for in your body or your spirit? Your words may be the light someone else needs to find their way. Because we're not here to be perfect, we're here to walk together. This channel is called Timeless Wisdom for a reason. Not because we have all the answers, but because you carry the experience, you carry the stories, you carry the wisdom. We're just here to remind you, you still have power, you still have purpose. And as long as there's breath, there is hope. If this video touched you, like it, share it, send it to someone you love. And remember, you're not alone. Not in this, not anymore.